welcome to Malachi News Network. I'm your host, Priest Kazakia, and I wanted to share a disturbing video that most of the time, some news that plays on the air doesn't get any airplay, but something of this magnitude, and when I seen it in my feed, I said I wanted to share this on the news network to let you know that there is some disturbing things going on. With all this COVID-19 going on and elections and so forth, surprisingly, people still are showing their wickedness and their evilness. Check out this clip.
Alarming deaths of two. We move on now to the alarming deaths of two Army soldiers. One shot dead in her car near Fort Sam Houston in Texas. The other found dead in her barracks at Fort Bliss, Texas. They're the latest in a string of disturbing cases at American military installations. ABC's Stephanie Ramos has more.
Tonight, authorities are investigating the deaths of two Army soldiers found dead in separate incidents over the New Year's holiday. Just outside Fort Sam Houston in Texas, first responders discovered Army Staff Sergeant Jessica Mitchell in her car with multiple gunshot wounds. The 30-year-old mother's heartbroken family speaking to us tonight.
Okay, now I want to add here, it's not a coincidence that this is in Texas. Okay? Texas is a very Confederate state, a very redneck state. That's the same state that Sandra Bland was killed, was allegedly hung herself, but she was arrested for traffic violation, stop, and she was found dead down there. Now, I'm going to point some things out in this video that's going to be kind of disturbing. It's going to kind of actually to point something with these two, what these two women have in common, okay?
It's hard when you lose them from an illness.
All right, what do you see there? That is the mother and the father, and this is his sister. I'm not too sure. I think, well, they'll tell you who they are, but this is her father, the father of Jessica, and so she's a biracial.
But the hardest is when they get murdered.
Mitchell's sister remembering her life.
How will you remember Jessica?
I remember my sister as an outgoing, beautiful woman who did the most for everybody.
Army officials also investigating the death of 19-year-old Private Asia Graham, found unresponsive in her barracks at Fort Bliss in Texas. It's still unclear how she died.
These latest two deaths come.
Now you notice that you see she's a biracial too, but see, this is the thing that really should make you mad, because this happened while the world is out celebrating New Year's. They're acting the fool. Some wicked, deranged, evil person taking the life of two innocent young ladies who are representing the country. It makes no sense.
Amid several criminal investigations connected to Army installations, including the killing of Army Specialist Vanessa Guillen. Just last month, at least 14 Army leaders were fired or suspended for their handling of that investigation. Wint.
All right, Stephanie, thanks.
Did you hear that? Let me back that up because somebody missed it. Listen to what she's saying.
These latest two deaths come amid several criminal investigations connected to Army installations, including the killing of Army Specialist Vanessa Guillen. Just last month, at least 14 Army leaders were fired or suspended for their handling of that investigation.
So what are they hiding? They were fired for handling of the investigation. So what were they hiding, and what was the intent? Somebody needs to get down there that has some legal representation, that has some guts to go down to Texas, and you Christian pastors that are down there in Texas, y'all need to get on this. It's some fishy stuff going on in Texas.
Wint.
All right, Stephanie, thanks.
Okay, so that's it for that. I'll be coming back with some more updates. For now, I'm going to end for now.